If you're thinking about publishing a book, you'll want to know about these 3 major scams and do everything in your power to avoid them. I want to make sure you don't lose money, or worse, lose your KDP account. If you want more videos like this, hit that like button. This will let me know to produce more videos just like this. Anyway, let's dive in. First up are Vanity Publishers. What are Vanity Publishers? These are companies that charge authors to publish their books. They handle some aspects of the publishing process, not all. Essentially, you pay them to publish your book, but the contract usually has significant downsides, such as the insanely high costs they may charge, with no guarantee on the quality of work. Depending on the contract, there's also a question on who owns the publishing rights. You may own the copyright, but they may have the rights to publish your book, control of royalty splits, and a lot more. Rest assured, it's highly unlikely that any of this will be to your benefit. They're in it to make money, not to help you publish your book. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not against outsourcing, but some of the costs and practices involved are so predatory, you need to be aware of this. Vanity publishers are not the same as traditional publishers, where they cover the cost of production and distribution. They may even pay you in advance or have some sort of royalty share agreement and more, depending on the contract and agreements in place. Up next are book review scams. A lot of dodgy stuff goes on in this area, such as the offer to get guaranteed reviews if you pay them, which directly goes against KDP's rules. Just to be clear, this is not the same as editorial reviews, which may be paid reviews, but those are typically written by people who have knowledge and experience in a genre, as opposed to any Tom, Dick, or Harry who can write a customer review, even if they haven't read your book. Make sure you understand KDP's rules and guidelines. A couple of dodgy practices I've come across are review swapping and buying fake reviews. They'll basically use fake accounts or pay others to leave reviews. Any of these are liable to getting your account shut down. You may not have known better before this video, but now you do. Don't cry if you do use dodgy tactics and get your account banned. We're supposed to get customer reviews ethically, not game the system and then cry about it when KDP finds out later, and they will find out. There's a separate but related practice that isn't quite a scam, but because of the aggressive nature of it, I really want to highlight it to you because it really turns me off and you should be aware of it. So it goes like this. Out of the blue, you get contacted by someone who really loves your book. When you inquire further, they eventually declare that they'll happily review your book, maybe even give it a glowing 5-star review, but they want money for it. Now, at best, this is an editorial review. At worst, they are asking you to pay for a customer review, which we've established is against KDP's rules. Now, I hate to tell you this, but editorial reviewers, they don't go out rushing to get books to review. They usually have their pick of books that they can review. I want to pause here for a second. It would mean a lot to me if you click that like button to let me know you're enjoying this content so far. So the final scam I want to highlight is anyone or any company that offers unrealistic promises and gimmicks and shady marketing tactics. Now, typically these are promises of marketing, like some kind of advertising or posting on social media that somehow guarantees sales. Sales is something that no one can guarantee. Unless you are buying your own book, no one can guarantee that you're going to make sales. I hope you do, but that's a big guarantee that can't be promised, really. There may be a high chance of success if they know what they're doing, but if your book is rubbish, no amount of marketing is going to make it fly. Sorry. I'm speaking from experience. I've got books that aren't great, and I throw marketing money at it, and no, it doesn't sell. Reality stings. I'd rather you hear it from me and save yourself some money than get stung in the big bad world out there. These dodgy services lack transparency. They sell you on the hope that their fairy tale promises will come true. Sometimes these come along with some kind of time-sensitive or pressure tactic to get you to commit. They may also contact you out of the blue because, you know, your book is so awesome. As you can see, the publishing space is infested with sharks just waiting to take advantage of naive victims. The importance of conducting your own due diligence cannot be overstated. Do yourself a favor. Always check who you are doing business with and protect yourself. If you're unsure, give it a pass until you find out more. Now, finally, consider subscribing to my channel if you found any of these tips useful. Check out this video if you want to get book reviews the right way, or click on this playlist to see which companies I recommend for getting book reviews the legit way.